How you going, everybody out there? So, welcome to the clubhouse again. Let's have ourselves a drink. Today, we're going with Bush Light on the rocks. Yeah, why not? So, another busy week. Wow. Another busy week. John had some plumbing issues at his house. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm back. So, yeah, John had some plumbing issues at his house. I had a little bit of continued plumbing issues at my house, but it wasn't real bad. It wasn't what we thought. Every time somebody'd run water down the drain, it'd start stinking like sewer in here. Sometimes the whole frickin' clubhouse would start smelling. Sometimes just in the bathroom. But what it ended up being was that tastes like watered down beer. Anyway, what it ended up being was I never put a trap. You know, what do you call it? Stink trap, or a trap in the new tub. I put a new tub in and didn't put a trap in it, and all the stink coming from the septic tank right up into there, out the tub and into the whole freaking place. And the way I've got it set up, I'll just buy 490s and a little piece of 1.5-inch pipe, and we'll make a trap. Because it's what I put in was almost like a trap. It just wasn't quite there. It has a little air there, and it's getting through. So you'd have to go down there and see it to understand what I'm talking about. It's just the way it had to be plumbed in. But at John's house, let's see, he had a leak. Oh yeah. His started out with his wife wanted a new hose bib outside because she didn't want to take pliers to open and close the hose, and he couldn't find the right handle to turn it on and off, one that would fit it. And it was kind of odd how it worked. And so unfortunately we had to change that. When we did, when we went to do that, he had old galvanized pipe. It was ready to go anyway. It just busted and caused him a lot of trouble. If you care, that's on videos. Let's see what else happened. John did some work here while I went fishing Saturday, which was really nice of him. But we dug up part of the sewer. That was a different, unrelated problem that we had a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I think it was. I don't know. But anyways, it was a different problem. I dug it up. I never filled in the hole. And John was kind enough to come over and fill in the hole while I was out having fun going fishing, you know. Well then, he also put a new fire pit fence up. So we had our Saturday night burn that we seldomly tape that anymore because you guys have seen so many burns. But then while we were doing that, we had some ideas for the channel. As you know, we have plenty of subscribers. We have over 2,000 subscribers, which I love each and every one of you with all of my heart. But even the ones of you that's just dweebs and buttholes. But this month I noticed that we dropped down from 4,000 hours. We're supposed to have 4,000 hours over the last 12 months, and we have 3,800 hours over the last 12 months, and that's basically because last year we had this big rise, this big peak in viewership, and I don't really know why, because I've went back through and looked, and what were we doing that everybody was watching, and it wasn't anything different than we do now. So that I could see anyways. If you guys know something, if I'm missing something, tell me. But when I look back through, I can't see that we did anything different than we do now. It was just, we had 2 or 3 months of really high viewership where, you know, we were getting thousands of hours of views, and well, I should say thousands of minutes of views each day, and that built up, and so we didn't have problems at all. Like, you know, 6 months ago, you know, I had 10,000 hours of viewership in a year, but that's all going away, and it dropped off last June, about probably mid to late June. It dropped off, and so it's been, you know, climbing ever since. We've been doing better and better and better, and the channel's doing better all the time, but only in little small tiny increments. And we haven't had one of those great big jumps that lasted for a couple of months since last year. And so we're down to underneath 4,000. So I don't know, they may take our partnership away from us. I don't know, they probably will if I can't get those numbers back up. And I really don't know how to do that, because you know, I mean, we do what we do, and I don't want to change too much. I mean, we've got a nice little viewership, people that come visit us all the time. I enjoy their comments, and I enjoy talking back and forth, and even if it means I can gain another couple hundred new people, I don't want to lose the people I have now, because I enjoy them so much. So I don't want to change too much. But last Saturday, sitting around the campfire there, John and I kind of brainstormed a little bit. We got a couple of ideas for the future, and we think it might work. I don't know. We'll see. One of the things that we were talking about doing is we have access to tons of old wood. It's actually, what it is we have a friend that tore a big ass barn down. Doesn't know what to do with the wood. He's saying he'll just take a backhoe and dig a big hole and just bulldoze it all in the hole and light it. And I was saying to John, hey, no, tell him we'll take it. You know, we'll just make a big ass pile out back somewhere. But they're all boards and stuff. And I'm like, you know what we should do is take those boards and build structures. Build the Eiffel Tower, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the Twin Towers, the Sears Tower, the Empire State Building. Just build cabinets and little houses and shacks and wooden cars. It doesn't matter. Just build all kinds of stuff with this old wood, just to burn it, you know. And I don't know if anyone would enjoy us doing that or not. You know, have like we were thinking about doing it in 2 videos. One video would be the build, where we'd take an hour or 2 every night and work on this wooden project for like 5 or 6 nights, and then probably 5, and then on Saturday night you burn it. I don't know. It sounds like kind of like something goofy and fun we might do. Yeah, that was one idea, and we had some other ones that they'll probably never use, so there's no reason to talk about them. So if you're not going to do them, you know. That was an idea. I don't know. If you guys would enjoy that, let me know. If you wouldn't enjoy that, let me know, because, you know, that'd be a lot of work to put into something that nobody enjoyed. I mean, well, the truth is, I think me and John would get a kick out of it, because we're crazy like that. Yeah, and then, like I said, I went fishing, me and Brenda, and I caught 1 bluegill the entire time. That was the only fish caught, but it was a heck of a lot of fun, and that's all, well, not all, but some of it's on video, and then there's a big long story that goes along with it, big long fish tale that goes along with it. And that's all going to be in a video. I think it's coming up Tuesday. It's already been edited and rendered, and we're just waiting to upload it. And I think that's going to be on Tuesday, because Monday, I can't remember what it was. Keaton has something special he wanted to share with you. And so I said, well, put yours on Monday, because today, Sunday, I have to do my beer drinking chat video. Ooh. Some of those pieces of ice are too small and they want to slide down my throat, and that's weird. Yeah, so someone said I ought to get some Guinness down my throat. Been a long time since I drank Guinness, and it's the only time I've ever drank Guinness. It's been dark. I suppose Guinness probably makes a light beer. I like light beers, and you know, I don't need to put on any more beer weight, so you know, maybe I'll hunt for some kind of Guinness light. I don't know. We'll see. Guinness is a good beer. A little pricey over here in Ohio, but you know, no more than I drink, I can afford to do something like that. Let's see. You guys ever seen around this room? This is the both the video room and the music room right now. It's basically, this room has been kind enough to lend itself as a dual purpose room, and I don't actually use it a lot for music because Keaton's room is right on the other side of that wall, and it's thin, and you know, I play kind of loud, and I don't want to bug the piss out of him, so I usually just don't use it too much. Keaton doesn't know, but when he's in school and if I have a chance to be at home, I'll crank stuff up and just get rip-roaring. And I suppose the neighbors probably get mad, because I know you can hear everything we do in here musically outside the trailer, because that's what it is. The clubhouse is an old mobile home. But yeah, I'll show you around this room. There's not a whole lot to see. Of course, I shoot where, you know, where it looks the best. That's where I point everything. Right there where I think it looks the best. Right there it is in here. Let's see. We go this way, and that's John's drum set. I also have an electronic drum set, but it's not here right now. This is looks like a pile of junk, but these are headphones and different hookups. This is a Yamaha multi-tracking mixing board. This is a bulkhead we use when we do live music. You've heard some of that. Down in here, got some more equipment. This is my favorite amp. It's always down in. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. It's a Vox. It's my absolute favorite amplifier. I've had, I don't know, dozens of amps, but that one is definitely not the biggest one I ever had, or the loudest one, but I really love the sound quality. There's the bass. I don't know if you can see back there behind the bass. There's great big speakers. And then here's the green screen. How about that? You guys, if you watch, you saw me do the green. There's Keaton's air conditioner. Still needs put in. And on the other side over here, you can see the back of the kitchen. And then over here, you can see in the living room, it needs cleaned up like always. And right there's Keaton. He's standing there watching. There you go. Now you're all the way back around. Not that this room looks like. Yep. I just thought I'd share that with you, in case you wondered. They do call me the redneck. What do they call me?
Redneck Billy.
Redneck rock god, they call me. I know it's silly. I didn't pick it myself. That's a little tour of the music and video room. We have a nice big green screen back here. Hardly ever use it. I think Keaton uses it more than me or John. John doesn't tape anymore. I don't think I've seen him push play on anything except for the last time that I had it, and, you know, basically cornered him into doing something, which was in his basement over there, that plumbing video. Yeah, John doesn't. He's not into YouTube like he used to be.
He was never in YouTube that much, but they forced him to do YouTube.
No, he used to do a lot of moto vlogs and
well,
stuff.
I know that,
but his audio went bad. We all three of us have audio problems, and that's one of the reasons you see me doing this kind of thing more, because our moto vlogging cameras we've had all kinds. We've done the GoPros. We've done what's that recent expensive one I just bought?
I don't know, something.
The one that looks like a bullet on the side of your helmet. We had that. We've had tons of cheap ones. We went through all kinds of stuff, and the audio works on a lot of them, but we're not real happy
Here's
with
one
it.
of the cameras.
This is that one's torn into pieces. That was an El Cheapo. Keaton busted into pieces because I don't know, some video he did. He was pretending he was smashing Dad's new camera or something.
Yeah, the battery popped in it, so we had to.
Oh yeah, the battery quit in it, and you can't replace the battery in that one. That's what it was.
So I smashed it.
Yeah. So he smashed it. And everybody's going to say, no, 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 you can replace the battery, and it looks like a GoPro. No, you can't. You can't. You have to destroy that camera to replace the battery in it. It's the craziest thing I ever saw. But it was an El Cheapo camera. What did we pay, 30 bucks?
I paid the 30, 40.
Oh, you bought it? That was one you bought? $30 or $40.
The one you bought was 80.
Yeah, I've bought several $60, $70, $80 cameras. They've never worked that well. I have to say, I think the best one we ever had was the old GoPro Hero. What, 2 I think it was? Hero 2 or something like that. And it still works. The problem with it is it's been dropped, and the glass on the camera itself is scratched, and that can be fixed. But I don't know. I guess I just, at the time when we were using it and stuff, I was afraid to take it apart. I thought I might not be able to get it back together, because you have to take the entire thing apart to fix that. Nowadays, you know, I'd probably do it if I could find the new crystal for it. Well, I'm sure you probably could. I'd have more nerve to go ahead and do that, fix that. Because we're not using it anyways. It's not useful at all. So.
I still have another video idea.
What's your video idea?
How to fix a camera.
Oh yeah, do that. He's got glue in his hand. Yeah. So yeah, this is a Sunday at the Clubhouse. John's been here and left. He wasn't here very long today. He's, I don't know, doing his own thing, I think. Over there with his wife. He's one of them lucky fellas that's got a wife, and I'm one of them lucky fellas that don't. You know, sometimes it's a good thing. Very. But there's times that you think, man, it'd be nice to have a woman at home. You know, especially when you get home hungry and tired. You know, you wish you had an understanding woman who'd just have a bologna sandwich and a beer for you when you walked in.
And ready to cuddle.
And ready to cuddle. Yeah. Pour a bath for you. Yeah. Bring you the paper. No, the dog does that. But it doesn't matter. She can. Yep. But that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Sometimes, you know, you can't be happy because we're humans. Humans can't be happy. We always got to want something we don't have or want something we can't get. You know, and I don't know. And what I really want is money. I want lots of money. I want YouTube to pay me so much money I can quit my day job. That'd be awesome. If you guys would just click on the ads and do a lot of watching, because I need 200 hours of watch time probably in the next week or so, or else I'm pretty sure I'll be uninstated by AdSense, Google, and YouTube. But you know what? We've been doing YouTube not since the beginning, but almost since the beginning of YouTube. And we've been doing YouTube a long time. This channel here is only, I think this channel's about 6 years old. But this isn't the first channel that I ran, and it's not the first channel that Keaton was involved in. It's not the first channel that John was involved in. We started way back. And we were monetized for a little while separately. And but for most of our career, our YouTube career, we didn't make a penny. We didn't even try to make a penny. We did YouTubes because I guess we're a little bit mentally unstable, and people who are a little bit mentally unstable lots of times likes to make videos, share their life with the world, and that's me mainly. That's me. I'm the one, I'd say, of the three of us is the most mentally unstable, and secondly would probably be a guy you know hardly ever see on this channel, which is OG Grewell, or Old Goat Grewell. Yeah, he likes to share his little world with you of certain things he does and stuff, and he's probably pretty unstable too. But and he's doing it without, I believe, without being monetized. So makes a little product placement money, but you know, and I don't do that mainly because it's too much work. I don't want to sit and read on the internet for hours, and it seems like if you want to do product placement or that other stuff where you sell things through other sellers or whatever, you can make money doing that, but you got to spend a lot of time researching and reading and trying to make sure you're not getting yourself in deeper than you think. Make sure you're not getting ripped off, whatnot. I don't want to worry about that. I mean, I've got a job. I work a minimum of, well, if you count the fact that I drive to work and back, my shortest day is 10 hours most days. And I've had days as long as 49 hours straight through. And I will tell you what, that is miserable. But I think I mentioned that on the last video. You know, sometimes I'm just too tired to deal with it. I surely don't want to sit in front of the tube and study. You know, I actually have stuff for work I have to study. We have to keep going to school year round. And there's other licenses I'd like to get outside of water. I'm up as far as I will probably ever go in water treatment. I'm a class 3 in Ohio. There's only one you can go up higher, and I don't want to be stuck in an office wearing a tie, so I don't think I'm ever going to get that one. I like being out out in the field, out in the world, out in the elements. In the wintertime it sucks here in Ohio, but the rest of the year it's really nice to get outside, you know, and do some physical labor. I'm sorry, I like that. You'd look at me and think I didn't do nothing, but I work hard. Yeah. Anyway, so that's how it goes. Go up. Gosh darn it. You know, if I could quit my day job, I could do a lot better videos for you people. Yeah, I could. I swear I could. I know I could. I've got ideas. I just don't have time to make them work. See some of the most crazy redneck stuff you ever saw from anyone. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I guess I'm pretty much out of things to talk about. Make sure you comment, because when I sit here and I'm talking like this, I feel like I feel like I'm doing what I am doing. I'm sitting here rambling on about random stuff, whatever comes into my mind, and it's just like, you know, sitting down at the clubhouse talking with the guys. Only, you know, I'm here by myself Sunday night, and I'm talking to you on YouTube. So I need you to leave comments so that you know, at least later I can feel like maybe there was somebody else here. Or else I'm going to get lonely. You want that? What if I get lonely? Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. I really appreciate you guys that grab a beer and drink along with me. So, until next Sunday, when we grab another beer and have another drink, sit down for another chat, I'll see you. Bye-bye.